A lot of people think that happiness comes from the outside. Like, for example, they will seek happiness in buying something, for example, an iPhone, or a new pair of shoes, or a new car. Or maybe they will seek happiness in someone else's arms. So they will go or enter a relationship looking for happiness, hoping that the person will bring happiness. Or maybe money. You think that money will bring you happiness, so you make everything to have a lot of money, and then you think it will make you happy. But none of that will. None of that will allow you to be profoundly, truly, and in a sustainable way happy. For the simple reason that those are impermanent. They do not last. They will go at some point. This is what we call anicca, the law of nature. Everything is impermanent. Everything changes. So if you rely your happiness on something that is impermanent, then what will happen? At the moment this thing will stop or end or stop loving you, then you will feel like the world is falling apart. You will feel very maybe depressed or sad or angry because you made something from the outside world your happiness. So it cannot be sustainable. This is just the law of nature. Everything that starts will end. So the phone will break at some point. The money, it will not last for the entire life, right? And this relationship, at some point it will end. The love will end. Maybe not the relationship itself, but the love inside will end. Because we cannot go, against the law of nature that we change. We change. You change, I change. Everything change. So this is the common mistake, thinking that happiness comes from the outside. It will lead automatically, inevitably, to suffering. So what is happiness? You will tell me, right? What is truly happiness? Well, happiness is a matter of energy. Happiness is the ability to shut down the mind. It is the ability to see the world, to see life, to see yourself, to see others as it is. To be present in here and now, and to be able to see wonders. This is happiness, this ability to see everything and everyone on earth as a wonder, a beauty, profoundly beautiful. But for that, you need energy. And I'm not talking just about, the physical energy while you're pumped and super, up to do anything. I'm talking about the spiritual energy that you have. So basically, in yoga, we call it prana. Prana is the vital force, this vital energy that everyone got inside of itself. But most of the time, this energy is blocked. So we have physical blockages, we have emotional blockages, and mental blockages. And when we have those blockages, then we cannot have a light mind and empty of thoughts. This is actually the opposite that will happen. The more we have blockages, the more stress we are, the more oppressed we are, the more contracted we are, and we suffer from anxiety, anger, depression, and all of that. Because the more contracted we are, the less vital force we can bring up to this area, up to the brain. And the more contracted the brain is, the more contracted the mind is. And this is all about the mind. The lighter will be the mind, the happier you will be. It's all about the thoughts that you have inside of you. Every day we get thousands of thoughts, about the past, about the future, and this is creating suffering. This is suffering. Suffering is inside of yourself for this precise reason. Your thoughts, your mind. So you need this energy to flow freely in your body. You need to remove physical blockages, emotional blockages, and mental blockages, so that this wonderful energy that you have inside of you can flow freely, can flow and oxygenate, give some air, give some space to your mind. This is how you can unload the deep and heavy charge that you have on your mind. Basically, you will be able to breathe finally and just open your eyes. The more energy you have. This is how it functions. This is how you can reach happiness. So for example, yoga asana will help you to remove physical blockages. Massages will help you also to remove knots and physical blockages. Pranayama, the breathing exercise, will help you to remove emotional blockages, for example. And meditation. Meditation will help you to reach higher state of consciousness. And when you will have a lot of energy flowing in your body and in your mind, then you will feel the difference. You will feel human being. You will feel free and lighter. Because you will observe that your mind is not constantly wandering between thoughts. And remember that the mind creates suffering. So the more light the mind is, the more happy you are. And if your mind is not constantly thinking, then what will happen? You will be able to stare at something, stare at a butterfly, stare at someone, stare at a dish, anything, anyone on earth, and just be present with the thing of this one, or this situation, this beautiful beach, for example, this sea, this forest in front of you. You will finally be able to just be present with this and just observe that this is wonderful. This is a wonder. You will be able to stop, sit, and observe the world as it is. So happiness is just a matter of energy. How much energy you have, according to how much you can open your eyes and appreciate the simple life that is in front of you. The simple wonder, the simple beauties that are constantly in your daily life, just in front of you. Happiness is how much you can open your eyes and see beauty of life. This is that. So this is inside of you. This is a work that you have to do from yourself, inside of you. Nothing or no one will help you to that. Nothing or no one is happiness except yourself. You are your own happiness because it comes from here, the mind. So work on this. Work on this energy that you have because you have this energy and reorient it. Open yourself, open your body, open your heart and open your mind, unload it and enjoy this beauty that you have in front of you. This is happiness.